Hello friends, this is Coldrun, back with Code Vein. We're here at home base, but I'm about to head out. And so I think this time, because there's a few paths I have to look at. Two specific ones that jump out to me. One is I can explore the pit more. Two is I can explore that area on the other side of where that shortcut will eventually be more. I think I'm going to start out at the pit, because there's a couple things I want to try to jump down to reach, to access parts of it. So I'll do that, and I'll see you when I get there. Yeah, I'm back at the pit, and this time I'm going to try... So when I tried, I don't think I can jump. That's first thing. First thing first, I don't think I can jump. So let me see if I have another way to reach these areas safely. Because there's a couple of things that seem accessible. Let me try jumping off here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Does this get me access to anything new? I kind of don't think so. I don't think it does. I think this was a mistake. Yeah, I think all I have access to is this middle area. And this is not where I want to be. I think I want to be on one of this. Well, let's just see. Let's see if we could find out where the things I want are. Because there was definitely some collectibles that I couldn't get before, but where are they? I don't even know where to look. There. So what side is that? That's the side I'm facing. That's the... I think that's the northwest, that's the northeast side. So if I'm working my way back up from there, is that just a long jump I'd have to make? Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I can do it this time.
Yeah, feeling better?
So yeah, so I know I have him to save me. I think I have to get to this one somehow, but even that won't be enough. I think I've tried being up there and it wasn't enough. Is that the only thing that's left for me? I think everything else. I think I've gotten everything else I can. Unless, is that yellow thing? Is that anything? Oh! Never mind. Okay. I really thought... I don't know if that yellow thing was anything at all. Alright, let me try again. I think I can see it, can't I? Yeah, I see it below me. If I just drop straight from here, is that going to be sufficient? Maybe that's the answer, is to come from this elevator part. Let me just see what happens if... No, gosh, do I really want to do that? That feels like it's inviting death. So I'm closer to it now. It's right there. Alright, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try this. This is almost certainly not going to work. Nope, no, I didn't work. Okay.
Out of healing? Maybe we should turn back.
We will turn back in a second, but what I want to see is if I can get distance by... Because there's no jumping. I've tested around, unless there's something I'm really being silly with, I don't think I can jump. But let me see if I can get any distance like that. Yes, I can! I can get some distance that way. It's not great, it's not perfect, but like I can get some distance with rolls. Okay. Let's try... Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. So where is it from here? It's there. So let's see if I can... No, that didn't work, but that was closer. That was closer. I'm really close to this, so I think I found the path I need to take. I just don't know if it's enough. So what we're going to try to do, because it's right below us, what we're going to try to do is roll off. Yes! Condensed lost shard. Really? That's what they did that for? Okay, well... I got some extra haze. Okay, well, you know what? Regardless of that the treasure was not great, I learned a crucial tip. I learned that I can get distance with rolls.
On your feet.
And that Yakumo is my hero. He just saves my ass over and over and over. Okay, now, my next thing I want to do is come back to here and keep exploring this way, but first I need to heal up. So I'm going to go heal at the missile back in the parking garage, and I'll be back in a second. So we're back here. We're finally at the bottom of the pit, ready to move on. I'm nervous because it took me a few healing regeneration items on my way over here just to stay up. I was not very careful. I think I can be more careful next time, especially if this is a boss as I fear. And it really could be anything right now, but it's starting to feel pre-bossy. Oh gosh, are these long places without fights just build the anticipation for me, or build the stress? Is there a map? There's no map here, right? I don't think there's a map that I can access right now that tells me where we are. This feels like a small boss arena, but a boss arena nonetheless, or maybe not. Okay.
Just cut straight through the mist. It'll take a bit more than that to keep us from getting lost.
Let's take a break here.
Oh, missile! I can't believe it. I was like right next to missile, and I wrapped up. That happened to me at the parking garage too. I was right near the missile, and I was like, no, I'll stop here. I'll go back to the old missile.
It's called onigiri. It's a kind of food that's easy to carry around.
Onigiri is delicious.
Not that there's any point in eating food for a revenant. Although we may thirst for blood, we never grow hungry. Still, I think that makes eating all the more meaningful for us.
Do you have a way to dispose of waste? Could you do revenant's poop?
We drink blood. We revive. We fight some more. Our lives are pretty much one endless loop.
It's a crappy loop.
Every time you go around, you almost forget that we were all human once.
Were you like an accountant, Yakumo, or something like that?
If I completely lost the memory of my human past, I wouldn't be me anymore. I would just be something in the shape of me.
That makes sense.
I'd look like a revenant, but on the inside, I'd be no different than the lost.
I could definitely understand why you eat.
Living like that. I served in the army, back before I became a revenant.
Okay, not an accountant.
We always used to eat these things when we were out on missions. I guess it helps me remember.
Does the Japanese army eat onigiri?
It was a miserable time.
Like as rations?
But I made some good friends that I shouldn't let myself forget. This stuff doesn't really taste that great, but eating it always reminds me of those friends. So, I guess you could say it helps me stay me. It's been an important companion in my life.
I'm glad you stayed you then.
Okay, all set. Come on, let's get going. There's a blood spring up ahead.
Okay.
Be careful not to lose your bearings, all right? If we get split up in this mist, we may never be able to find each other again.
Is this a new zone? It can't be. I've barely started mapping the other one. No, this has got to be just a area G12, the Howling Pit. Okay. All right, so Howling Pit, this is a whole new zone. Okay, so I have to go back. I didn't choose the wrong path, but I certainly chose a path that takes me somewhere I don't want to be right now.
Here's a good place to rest.
So we're going to head back to the parking garage and try to explore the rest of the area up above. I'm also going to switch jobs again, or blood codes again, because I've mastered all the Berserker stuff that I can for right now. By master, I mean I've become proficient in it. So I'm going to try going now with either Prometheus or Hunter. Let's go with Prometheus. But I noticed, so I picked up some Prometheus abilities, but I noticed that some of them are, it says deficient. You need to have acquired Prometheus vestiges. So I think that's going to require exploring earlier areas. 36,000, you required a Hunter Vestige 2 for one-hand sword mastery. Hunter's going to be the same thing. I think some of these require Hunter Vestiges first, Hunter Vestige Core. So maybe we'll go with Hunter. You discovered gifts late in... Alright, yeah. All these are defeat the enemy so far. I'm still looking forward to seeing which ones are not defeat the enemy. Yeah, so I'm going to mess around with my build and I'll come back when I'm more of a hunter. Okay, so I think I'm set right at this point to venture out again. I've switched to hunter. Some of the new abilities, I got a ranged impact, so temporarily... A lot of these are light trees. So temporarily increases the attack power shots fired from the weapon. Flame Spike, just a projectile, so this is very much a ranged ability. This is piercing and no physical. I still have Iron Will, but what else is new? Binding Mark. Temporarily applies slow to your current weapon. That sounds fine, but I don't know when I'll use it. And active IFF. Enemies within a certain range will appear in your radar. I don't feel super needy of this, but I'll try to get proficient in it anyway. So this is starting to venture into territory that's not necessarily new, but... Wait, that red thing wasn't there before. I would have seen it. I would have seen this. Oh, I can do the Trial of Blood again. I think I'm good on that. I think I did that already, and so I think I want to look at other stuff. Is that just infinitely repeatable? Can I just keep doing the Trial of Blood? So I've just been fighting through old areas with this, I think this is, what's this X? What's the X on the mini-map right here? Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Is this destructive? Oh! Hunter Vestige Part B.
That didn't take too much effort.
So there's more stuff that's destructible than I was giving credit for before. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get to this. So there's a couple of areas we haven't... Oh, hello. That's actually good. That's good strategy. Yeah. Restock on... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Restock on Ichor. I know I'm actually overfull on Ichor Concentrate, but I want to get practice at using, like, at getting it back via parries, so that's why I'm not always doing that, or ever doing it. Alright, so there's two main forks that we haven't gotten to. There's the fork, like, to the middle of this donut, like where I'm facing now, and then to the north right, there's a second path that I started down.
Which way will it be?
It'll be this way. Oh, does this just link up with where we were? Oh, hello. What are you guarding?
That's a real
Regen extension factor. Use it right now. Permanently increases the number of times regeneration can be used. Oh, beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay. And then there was one more path to the north that I'll look for.
Branch of the path. No harm in being prepared.
I got parried. This guy just parried me. That's not allowed. That's cheating.
Going home's always an option.
It is an option, but we could go to the left and explore here too. That's another option other than healing. Let's try that. Let me try this to look for ambushes with this ability, with this hunter ability. It feels like there's going to be ambushes here, so let's... Yeah! Oh, that was worth it. How do I switch? There. Gotcha. Okay, there's a couple more here. Alright, I'm gonna parry you this time. You're not gonna parry me. Oh, never mind. You're gonna just swap me with your shield. Okay, what are you guarding here? What are you protecting? You're protecting this.
Got something we can use?
Fragrant tea. So I'm still looking for someone who likes food as far as like a partner.
Below the parking structure.
Yes, now I know where we are. We're close to the shortcut. Before we close the shortcut, let me see if there's anything else. This way? No, I don't think so. I think this is kind of a closed loop here. But I have to remember, there was something I heard below the parking structure, like some kind of stompy thing. Something over there. Can let me see if I can open up the shortcut real quick. I'm racing to the shortcut, because this would be a really nice bonus to open this up. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Shortcut unlocked. Perfection. Surrounding area mapped. Treasure chest.
I always look forward to this.
GXH assault +1. What is this? I have no idea what I just got. What did I just get? 66% map pets, so we still have a bunch to go. I'll have to look back and see what I just got, because I have no idea actually. Alright, let's keep exploring down here.
Want to take a break at the missile up above?
That's a fair question. Do we keep pushing, or do we explore with almost no health? I think I want to at least see what comes next. So we can't go over there. What's stomping around? God, curiosity killed the cat. It's about to kill me too. No, there was something over here before, but it's not here any longer. Maybe that's something we killed? A fight waiting above. It sounds like it, but I don't know the details. Let's see what's behind here. A chest.
Let's open it up and see, shall we?
A Zweihander. Okay. Was it a weapon that I got? So I've gotten a couple of weapons as I've gone here. A Zweihander, it looks like a two-hander that's strength-based. A Bardish. I also got a few Sunset Swords. A Warped Queenslayer Blade corroded by miasma. That sounds bad. Yeah, so I'm not sure which of those we'll go with, but I think what we'll go with first is a rest. So that's where I was before, where I couldn't reach the this little area here. Oh god. This is the bridge. Okay, yep. My friend Serena was mentioning that the pit is something. If the pit is something, there is apparently a super narrow bridge, and that looks like it's it.
Damn you.
Is this something?
Hey, that's...
Yeah! Hunter Vestige Part A! Oh, hell yeah! This unlocks new Hunter stuff, I think. Io, what can you do with these vestiges now?
What is it?
Restore Vestige. Prometheus. Hunter Vestige A. Do I want to report Hunter Vestige 1? Wait. A, B, and C. I assumed I needed all three of these. Wait, what? Contains memories of Kevin. Strength and dexterity up. I don't know. Contains the memories of Davis. Let's just work on the Hunter Vestige, because that's what we have now. What is this now? I got Hunter Vestige 1. This is memory music. Aha. Are we going to see who Kevin is? I'm sure he's some super obvious character we met a million times before. I just don't remember.
Listen up. Our scouts have finally discovered the Queen's location. We're sending you in under orders to track down and destroy any Lost in the area.
Destroy the Lost? But how? We haven't even finished our training yet.
You'll learn in the field, Revenant. Protect your hearts, and you will never die.
So he was a veteran of the battle against the Queen.
Your sacrifice will help open a path to the future.
This music is fantastic, by the way, right now.
Bastard. My friends. It's their own damn fault. Kids shouldn't flash blood beads around like that if they want to stay out of trouble.
So he was robbed,
They were practically begging for us to lift him.
and his friends were killed.
But don't worry, though. We're gonna let you live. As long as you work your ass off for us, that is.
Okay.
Damn you! You enjoyed it!
So he was a good guy. He was a good guy who was beset by rough times and didn't sound like he adapted well to the chaos.
Those hellish days went on and on. Stealing to survive. To us, it was only natural. I was ordered to take blood beads from other kids, ones that were just like me. As long as they could get beads, they would live. Survival was more bead to bead than day to day. That was when Louis came along and reached out to me. No one had ever done that for me before.
So he was like a protege or a protectee of Louis then? I guess so. I really don't think we've met him. Trophy earned Louis' memories. Wait, this is Louis' memories? I don't know.
That was Kevin. He was a young Revenant boy who I met in my travels, and in the end, brought to his death.
You brought him to... Okay.
Someone that I never should have forgotten.
But you did?
It's hard to believe that I could let something so important just slip away. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but there may be other memories of mine scattered around. If there are, I'd like to get them back. I may discover things that are painful to confront, but I made a decision to face my past head on. That's how our world is. I'm sure you've seen it yourself. There's no shortage of people who will exploit others to make their own lives easier. I have crossed blades with their miserable sort on more than one occasion, while I was researching the blood beads. It was a small thing, but I was certain that it would do some good.
Trying to stand up for Kevin to protect him from the others, I guess. Seems that way. Okay, let's look at the next Kevin memory. Restore vestige. So let's do Hunter Vestige 2.
Louis, why do you keep bringing blood beads to some random kid like me?
There isn't really a particular reason, but if I had to give one, I'd say it's because you were alive when I met you.
Really? He was alive then?
That's... Don't keep risking your life for me, Louis. You can't.
You don't need to worry about me, really. Focus on keeping yourself alive and well.
That didn't work out.
Louis.
This is, I love this method of storytelling.
Which spared me from the constant struggle other revenants faced over them. There was no fear of being turned to ash or becoming one of the lost. I had blood beads, and that meant I had peace for myself.
Louis is fantastic.
It was all mine.
What happened, though?
But was that really okay?
Did you feel like survivor's guilt of a sort then, maybe? Like, because you had this huge luck, basically, and Louis looking out for you, and maybe you felt it was unfair? Or felt uncomfortable with it? I certainly can get that.
You too. Here, take them.
Yeah.
Yours.
It's not guilt, necessarily.
Being the only survivor would be boring anyway. And, you know, we rely on each other to survive, right? That's what people do.
So he took his good fortune and tried to pass it forward and tried to spread it around. But what happened to him?
There you are. You're that crazy kid that's been passing out blood beads.
Oh, shit.
Maybe. What if I am?
If you've got so many lying around, then
Yeah.
how would you pass some along to us? After all, we've been hurting since one of our kids turned lost.
I don't have that many. Even if I did, I wouldn't give a single bead to bastards like you.
You stupid punk. In that case, we'll just take him by force.
And they did, I guess? Or I guess, to be continued, we'll see in Vestige C. And I hear of people like in, well,
He was
let's see.
sharing the blood beads I gave him with some of the other revenants. He wasn't stupid. He had to have known what would happen if he did something like that.
Yeah, he made himself a target. And there's one more here, and I'll probably wrap up for the session
What is
here.
it?
Hunter Vestige 3. How many are there? There's two more. Hunter Vestige C. Kevin and Coco meeting. What's the next? What's the next one? Is there any cost to this? I don't think there's a cost to this. So there's no. Is there any reason that I'm not seeing to not repair a vestige? There's one more then. Contains the memories of Kevin, yeah. Kevin and Coco.
Hey, you! Give me all your blood beads. If you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Look at me, being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
That must be Coco.
I'm not a little boy. Now hurry up and hand him over, lady.
So that was someone when he was being put to work collecting blood beads, that was someone he initially threatened, who really seemed like to not take him seriously with decent reason.
What did I say? You're just a little boy. Still, I have to admire your guts.
Go on, do what you want. I'll end up dead anyway if I don't bring those blood beads back.
Why? Is someone making you collect the beads for them?
What's it to you? You plan on giving alms to a poor, miserable thrall?
I'm not giving you anything. You'll have to make your own way in the world. What I can do is offer you a job. I need someone to scout out the place marked on this map. Think you can handle that?
So this is where he becomes a hunter? I guess so. I mean, we know that this is...
Fully laden blood spring, tucked neatly out of sight. It was so well hidden that I never could have found it on my own. She'd sent me to the trove alone and unsupervised, so she couldn't very well complain when I took every last blood bead.
Did you betray her?
After all, who am I to turn down an offer like that? I doubt I'll ever see her again anyway.
You did betray her. I mean, we've seen before how rough a world it is. I wonder if she was giving that to him. That was her way of giving alms. Sending him alone and unsupervised of something that she knew he would be tempted to take. Like if that was her way of giving it to him, maybe not. Wait, am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Trophy earns Coco's memories. Wait, is Coco one of the... Oh shit, Coco's one of the vendor here.
Whoa. What was
Yeah.
that? Talk about your unexpected trips down memory lane.
So she got sucked in too to revisit it.
Stop that. I do what I want to do, and that's all there is to it. Most revenants have lost the majority of their memories. I guess I'm something of an oddity in that respect. I've still got almost all of them.
Huh.
And the things I want to forget aren't going anywhere. Lucky me, right?
Better than the opposite, I think.
Looks like you have the ability to restore people's memories. If you happen to find anything related to me, be sure to let me know, okay? I'll make it worth your while.
Will do, Coco.
There could be something out there that I've forgotten, and if that's the case, I want to see what it is.
I'll see what I can do for you.
So the kid found the blood spring after all, hmm?
Yeah, I think you planned to give them to him.
Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
No, I think you did. This is awesome. I am so happy we have these.
What is it?
I almost I'm tempted to just hold off on restoring vestiges going forward until we have like all of a set. I don't know. No, I don't think I'll do that. But even so, very neat. Very neat. So I got 3 more abilities now unlocked. I've gotten what the heck is that? Blood Sacrifice. So sacrifice HP for Icor. And 2 passives now. Icor Strikes reduces the Icor cost of weapon attacks while focused, and Dexterity up. Just straight flat Dexterity bonus, which seems fantastic. And so I'm going to wrap it up here. Next time we will continue from that new path that we uncovered, not in the pit, but in the parking, like off the parking garage. It looked like there was that narrow bridge that led to the army of enemies on the other side, and so we'll fight through and see what awaits us over there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you
later.